that is for the people, by the people. How can we take back our rights, the control of the market?
Well, it's a big issue, of course, but it can be done. But what people have to understand is that it cannot be done under the current, what they call Democratic and Republican Party. To me, they're no different than the Bloods and the Crips. And I don't say that sarcastically. They're murderers and they're thieves. How many more people do they have to murder under the name of bringing freedom and democracy, or now the new one is humanitarian missions? And how much more of our money do they have to steal in terms of too big to fail, tax breaks, loan guarantees, and special inside deals for their buddies before people call them what they are, murderers and thieves? So if anybody calls themselves a Democrat or Republican, well, to me, they're accessories to the crime. So you need a new way, and it's only going to happen with a new third party. Because it's not, you don't reform the Bloods and the Crips by bringing in a new leader. So what we're doing with Occupy Peace is that's one of the steps. It's to start taking the power out of the hands of Congress and start putting it back in the hands of the people. And you look what the richest country in the world. What's the most prosperous place? Switzerland. Do you know who the president is? In a million years, you never guess it. Because it doesn't have that kind of power. The people do. They have referendums on major issues, direct democracy. So people say, well, the people in this country is too stupid to vote. They'll be making a lot of mistakes. We got a bunch of jerks making mistakes for us that we call senators and congressmen. Why not put it back in our hands? So then they say, well, it's a big country. That's a small country. It makes no difference. A vote's a vote. Well, it'll cost a lot of money. It'll cost a lot less than one aircraft carrier, I can tell you that, for $13 billion. It's not a lot of money. So what has to happen is the systems have to change. And OccupyPeace.us is the beginning of that change. This is a peace movement like none other before. It's not about, peace and love. This is about an action plan. Close the bases overseas, bring home the troops, secure the homeland, put the troops to work rebuilding our rotted third world infrastructure rather than highways in Afghanistan for the military-industrial complex, and to force Congress to vote to go to war, which they have not done since World War II. And one little caveat, on each state ballot, a referendum where we the people will tell Congress how to vote. So that's how you take it back, and step by step.